This game can be quite relaxing, can't it? It's got its moments. I like it. It's pretty beautiful. Welcome back to Above the Snow. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. With that delivery arriving, I'm pleased to announce that the shelter will not be running out of food. At least not soon. We're going to get Ava back into the shelter, and then I've got a task for her to do, and that is in the kitchen. I need her to be getting the foods and stuff prepared. Everyone else is kind of sleeping. We're going to get Nicholas back on wood, but I have another task for Francis. So on the map, we sometimes get these events, and sometimes they're timed, sometimes they're not. And we actually have one on the map right now. It's the Astral Door. If I click this, it says, to be honest, the sight of a bear in the Alps is not unheard of, but in winter they are usually hibernating. Let's check those tracks in case we need to issue a warning. So I can send Francis to set up a route to get to here. But in order to do this, I have to have the path made as well. So let's go over to our building mode, and we're just going to get a path segment drawn from here to here. It's 132 wood. Part of me wants to do this a different way so I could maybe get this incorporated with these two things. So almost doing two anyway, but I think maybe we could just go through the Astral Door, right? So they can go here and then they can continue from that point. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll put a track segment right there. And I'm not entirely sure about this path, but it was a little bit dangerous during the weather. And I don't know if there's going to be an instance where we really need to get to the market and the weather is terrible. So I'm thinking of putting handrails on this. The thing is, it doesn't let me do that. I think this is like a vehicle only sort of thing. So it doesn't allow me to place these extra safety measures on this. So I guess we won't be doing that. But there's the path segment. And then, so what we need to do now, I guess, is I'll just click this. I'm going to assign him the vehicle, because I might as well. And then we can set up the route from here to here to here. We can go ahead and confirm that route, and it's all set up and ready to go, I guess. So commence the task. Now, this is not a route that people will take to the Astral Door, I don't believe. The track segment exists, so perhaps there will be people that want to go there. But I don't actually have a route set up for the alpinists to use to get here. I don't know if anyone ever wants to get here yet, but we will see. For now, everybody seems to have a path that they are willing to go down. Now we're starting to see Grove 10L1, okay, from these nature fans. Cool. So we are seeing some people use the 10s, you know, the 10-degree paths, the light paths. Still, though, Espritval, pretty much everybody is using this 31. So I think they're taking the shorter route instead of the safer route. So there's a pretty good chance I can just delete this and it'll be the same result. So making this one as safe as possible is probably more ideal for this. And I think I can get my money back for that a little bit too. If I was to go like this, for example. Oh, no, I can't. Can't get it back. It's going to just be there then. Okay. Well, if something happens along this route and I need to close it for some reason, is that a thing I can do even? Can you close routes? If I take this, yeah, I can close the trail. Okay, so if I have to close this for some reason, then there's still a way to get there on the other one. Okay. I like that. A little bit of redundancy. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, so with him being done on this and investigating the bears, is there anything about this that I need to be worried about? Let's see. If he comes back. Yep. No reports here. There's no report about it, I don't think. Okay. I guess it's a false alarm. I guess there are no bears after all. Okay, so with, I think Eva, we can probably have her go ahead and take a break. And now I'm going to switch. I think the kitchen can be Francis. You can go ahead and do that. I still think having Nicholas on the wood is the better call here. And I'll have you go ahead and prepare it first, just to kind of keep everything in check. There's this other warning here that you guys are going to see for a lot when I'm playing. And that's the building broken one right here. And that's intentional. It's this. Right? Now, if we get other buildings broken, that's not intentional. But this one, I'm intentionally not fixing this because I'm trying to avoid using it if I can. Thing is, though, I've never used the rescue center. And I feel like maybe the helicopter pad would be necessary for that. So, at least it could be necessary for that. Guitar Showdown. 2 campfire guitar virtuosos have I've always had a problem saying that word, have decided to compete for the attention of the other guests. Both are bending over backwards trying to impress, but the result is a chaotic cacophony that could give even a rock a headache. Right. So, step in and put an end to the performance before it gets any worse. Okay, I mean, that's good for our reputation. We're almost up to 1 star. Organize a camp song contest and announce a small cash prize for the winner to encourage both of them to truly give their best. This is for 12 hours. Good moods and stuff for everybody. Pretty much everybody's in a great mood anyway. So I don't think I need to I don't really think I need to worry about that one. I'm actually fine with them being reduced for a little bit, actually, just to get this reputation up a bit. So yeah, I think I'm all right with that. Let's put Nicholas back into the woodcutters, and then hopefully he comes back out. I think he had to go back into the shelter and then come back out. He couldn't just stay here and do it. I don't know. I'm looking at those kinds of things, right? Like if we were to create a trail, for example, let's say we were to create a trail and there happens to be an event on that trail, they have to come back to the Mile High Lodge and then leave again to do the extra thing. You can't just piggyback that. I kind of wish that you could, but it doesn't look like we can. So I'm wondering if we get alpinists that want to go to these other places, if we offer a way to get there, right? We have all these very high peaks here, and this is clearly for people who are professionals. But if I wanted them to go up here, is it worth building them now before the demand? Or do I wait until people ask? Because at the moment, I feel like, I could just hoard some wood, and I really do need to. I really need to kind of just hoard wood for a while. But if I get to, like, say, 3,000 or 4,000 wood and I need to spend it on something, well, I think up here seems pretty good. This is a ski slope, looks like, maybe, right? So, like, getting them up here would be cool. Here's those vista points. A lot of people want these. So giving them a good path that gets them here is great. And I think, actually, if I left from here, let's say they came out to this point, we could give them probably a nice 60-degree slope to get up to here. And these are the professionals that keep wanting the vista points. It'd probably be good for them, right? They keep wanting these. And I think that's what these are. The icon is different, but I mean, I think that's what that is. I'm unable to rotate my camera. There it goes. So I'm looking into those opportunities. Right now, I don't have enough wood to do it, but I'm looking into those opportunities for sure. So this bonus lasts about 12 hours, I think is what it said. So if I have... no, it's plus 3 hours. Okay, so that's it. So I think I want to do this around 6 o'clock or so that I can get more money. So Francis is tired. He's going to bed. It's okay. We have enough food rations. Nicholas is tired. He's going to go to take a break too. And then right about, I think... Yeah, let's do it at about 3 a.m. Well, it takes a while for the task to start too, doesn't it? I think so. So let's let her get to it. She's going to walk to it. Then it takes a while for it to happen. And at that point, then it goes 3 hours from there. So now we get this bonus for the next 3 hours. And it should take us into 6 a.m. when everybody's like waking up and doing things. Now let's go ahead and get the dog. Yeah. And I'm hoping that if we... I wonder if I can repeat this.
It'll be done in no time.
I don't think it stacks, but I just want to start repeating it so it stays on. But now when everybody wakes up, we should get this bonus. And I'm hoping that means I just get paid a lot more money. There's a multiplier right there, you can see. Yeah. Reputation returning multiplier. And then there is the satisfaction or the... I mean, I don't know what the dog is doing for me. It's supposed to be this. Alpinist returning multiplier. Yeah. So there's the money. It's going up higher. There's 120 lodging fee instead of 100. So we're getting even more money than we would have before during the part where they're paying me. So the timing of these things I think is pretty important, I guess. Let's get Nicholas in here now for the cook. I want to get Leopoldo too, which I mean, I feel like I don't know how to get him, right? But I feel like there's got to be some kind of story in the progression of the chapter, probably is how I kind of move that way. But Leopoldo is here, and based on his picture, He looks like he's going to be my chef, right? He looks like he's going to be the guy that I want doing a lot of the stuff in the kitchen and everything. There's also some training stuff through here. Some Shauna, I don't even know who that is. Probably should unlock that. Here we go. And then we can get an upgrade here too. And the truck can now hold a bit more. It can go a little faster. And it can hold more for the deliveries. So I'm going to unlock that as well. Let's go ahead and get the outside resort. It's probably worth getting and investigating. And then I guess I need a new outside area. I'm thinking this area right here would be good for like hot tubs and stuff. So if I go and get another outside zone, let's get this one, I guess. And this is already unlocked. So we need this one. So we'll hold this one down. And I think right here is kind of where I'm thinking. So if I clear this out, we can, with this wood that we got, there's a hot tub here. And it adds 8 comfort, which is pretty nice. I don't know why I would want to outdoor hot tub just sounds cool, but also like, oh my gosh, do I want to get out of the hot tub? It's already very cold. We'll place it right there. I think that's neat. And then we have the large storage shed right here. This is that storage plus 8. I was going to put this over here. Yeah. Something like that. Be nice. Entertainment, we got a grill and a bonfire spot. Can do that too, probably over. Let's add a little bit of space. I don't know what we're going to need later, but we're going to add some space. I can move it later too. Yep. Okay. And then we have decoration stuff too. So I'm thinking this trail map board. I don't know what benefits these are for me. So maybe we have a warning board here. It's probably not worth my resources, but I can just warn people and be like, hey, don't mess around or you might drown or something. I don't know. It's like a warning. Don't, terms and conditions of using these facilities, that kind of thing. And then we got the map board, which I think placing this kind of over here near the rescue center makes sense. So placing that like right there would be kind of cool. There's these wooden benches and stuff as well. I don't know if they use them or not, but we can place like 2 of them over here. Just an extra place to sit down. That kind of thing. Okay, cool. Spending money on things that don't necessarily pay me back. Gotta love it. That said, though, that ups my entertainment scores as well. So now we're getting a morale boost everywhere from every single stat. And that's neat. Definitely needed to have that. We have 22 beds still, which still seems like it's the appropriate amount. Let me just really quick make sure people are doing the wood that we need. Let's, yeah, we're going to get you here. And let's get Francis out there, too. I think, yes, the kitchen. We're going to go ahead and put Ava in there again. Just kind of mix people in and make sure that we're getting these jobs done because we're getting really low on wood right now, and I don't want to have to deal with that. All right, we need at least 3 peaks connected, it says. And we're at 2 out of 3 with trails. Did I not connect that third one? Because, oh, you know what? Celestial Grove doesn't count as a peak. Feroci and Espretval. So it's these icons. I see. Well, in that case, Sturmspitz. It's way up there. That's probably a hell of a view, man. We should look into that. I don't have the wood to do that, but that's the next one I'm looking into, I think. And if I was to make this path segment direct from here, I mean, if we're going steep and stuff, we might as well get them to this point and then do like a gradual thing. That's obviously too long, but if we go this direction, it's pretty dangerous, isn't it? Look at that. I mean, that's talking about tier 5 right there. Yeah, 80 degrees, tier 5. I thought I saw a 6, but I guess not. It's a 4. So I'm thinking maybe we give them a more gentle approach to this direction, perhaps. Again, once I have the wood, I can't do it until I have the wood, but thinking like to here, and then we move our way up. And then at that point, what I'm hoping kind of is that we can get to here too. So the same path is what I'm thinking about getting to here, and then the same path can be used to go this way or this way. Again, trying to double dip that path so I don't have to pay for it twice. Everybody's setting off on their adventures. Let's take a look. Equipment panel. We could actually spend this money to get more equipment that we could rent out to people too. That's not a bad play. Just got to make sure I have enough food. So I'm thinking one more delivery ought to do. And we can get somebody who's less important here. Nicholas is already cutting wood. And I need Ava on the food for now. So let's get Francis to do this, and he is going to go off. Let's get another, let's say 780 food. And then we'll get another, like, say 300 wood, because we're going to make those trails. Can we afford more gear? So we're going to have to bring down the wood a little bit here. Let's go 200. I can afford that. And there's an extra piece of gear coming with this task too. So I'll be able to rent out some more gear that way. Now, I don't know whether or not it's good for my people to have gear, because I can put gear on these guys too to modify their attributes. At the moment, I don't think that's a big deal. But maybe later on, like if I need them to go out and do a task and it's really dangerous, the weather's getting really bad, maybe later chapters, then it's going to be a really good idea for me to give them that kind of stuff. Man, I'm trying to figure out, like, we're going to go all the way over to these peaks and stuff. That's crazy. Like, this right here seems awesome. We could just kind of get them to go up to this peak. Like, if you're up to Coratan, right? This is the highest in this area, right? I mean, the whole place is named after this. So if you were here, and then I think, you know, this is all just super dangerous to go up and down all these things. It'd be very, very tiring too. But that's why you need all these different points for them to be able to stop and rest and stuff, because you don't want them going on really long adventures like this right here. This from here over, that's a really long way with nothing in between. Like, that's really fatigue. People aren't going to like that. But that's just something Francis did to hide his stuff. So it's empty here again. I told you so, but you wouldn't listen. Maybe we should put up ads closer to the city. Like I said, no one pays attention to that. We could use a column in the newspaper. We tried to arrange something like that with some friends once. And how did that go? They brushed us off. The Croatoner wouldn't do advertising within our budget. I had a feeling they were cheapskates. Even that journalist from a few days ago said that. Wait. So that means we have a contact for... Wasn't that Raymond guy more of a TV person? Press and TV people probably know each other, right? You can't be serious. It's not that simple. I'll call him in a moment. Old man, what would we need for such a column? A couple of photos and some text. But it's a bit too expensive. We should focus on service. And okay, how about some photos of the valley halfway up the city? Damn it! You don't know anything. There's nothing there. You want to photograph bare rubble? Give me a map. I have a better place. Okay, I'm going to assume that this task here now needs to be done by him, maybe? I don't see the task appearing on the map just yet. And obviously, we're coming back from the market at the moment. I'm looking for, like, where's the time to... right here. The panorama. Check out the peaks for photo opportunities. Yes, this. And it doesn't have a requirement on who should do it, but we do need to set up the route to get there. And that is, well, it's going to cost me a bit of wood. I'm thinking maybe over here, we could go around this way. Or I guess this is fairly calm, and you don't have to go way out of your way for it. So from here, we could go around like this. That could be okay. I just have to set up the route for it. So that requires me to build things. And I don't have a lot of wood, but we're going to find out if this will work. So if I go this way, that's what I was worried about right here. So let's come down gently. Yeah, I think we come down, unless we can go from here. No, it's still, I mean, we're technically getting to Feroci reasonably here, but I think the real issue is like getting down to here. At this point, what do we do? Can we even get there safely? It's a really steep decline. Yeah, I don't know. Going through Celestial Grove doesn't seem like it'll be much better, but we've already paid for that, so it's kind of like already getting us out this way. How about this 30-degree one? That's not bad. I could make that work. Oh, there's a spot right there. 10? That's interesting. I could take it, though. And now it's just a matter of what goes on over here, because this is the part where this is the part where it gets really dangerous. So if I bring it this way... Technically, that's a 10. Again, we're kind of going a little bit further than maybe necessary, but I'm trying to... Like, I'm going to need a path out this way anyway, so I'm sort of thinking ahead on that. It won't be this one. This is going to cover these, so this one here needs to go this way. At some point, we need to go this direction, so I'm going to go like that. And getting up there is tricky. Let me get a refund on these. I don't know if I'm getting a full refund. I probably should be paying attention to that. Let's do it now so I can pay attention to it. So this is 120. And if I decide I want to remove it, what am I getting back? It looks like I'm getting 84 back. That's rough. Okay, so this is staying. That's really rough. So now I can't even get out here. But, I mean, we're this far. I mean, I feel like that's okay. We're going to get out this way and then go. But if you're already here, then you might as well just use this path to keep going around. Right? Yeah, I think this ends up being kind of a waste. All right, we're going to take this. We're going to get this back. I know I don't get enough back to be a full refund, but it's worth experimenting about where things are. And so I think I will end up going this way anyway. It's a more direct route, and if I can maybe get it to come up this peak and then over, it won't be that dangerous. So we'll send people this direction if they want some safety, about like that. And as we gain more wood, we'll work our way towards that peak directly as opposed to going around this way. So over here, we'll just use the same path we've already laid out. Stone Guardian is a thing. Camp East is a thing. Road to Le Pic Magnifique. All right. Sure. But until then, I need people chopping wood. Francis, get out here. Chop some wood, please. And everybody is super tired at the moment. So my two marketing things right now are to complete. Check the spot for nice vistas at Damerlik Lookout and the Gluhung Panorama. I need to figure out what these two are. Probably said those things horribly, didn't I? I don't know German, okay? I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch. Uninvited guest. You discovered that some of your raw food supplies have been going missing. It didn't take long to find the culprit. A small mountain critter had been sneaking into storage and helping itself whenever no one was looking. It didn't seem dangerous, but it was definitely persistent. So we can leave some food. That will make everybody happy for a little while, for 12 hours, which is not really that worth it to me at this moment. I think maybe we secure the storage and block entry points. It's going to cost me a little bit of wood, but we don't have to deal with it later. Because he might keep coming back. I really don't know if that's a persistent thing or not. Or we can try to scare it off, which this doesn't really bother me too much either, but... yeah, I think I will take the reputation for now. I think it's a little harder to get. In the early game, I want to, get this. We have a 1-star reputation almost. We're getting there, right? And then have 3 peaks connected. That's something we're going to work on here too. And then we complete the marketing quest by getting those 2 things done. So if I come over here, the other peak that I needed to get, right? Damerlik Lookout, that's over here. So there's 2 places. It's here and then over there. Both of these need to be done. Oh, man. That's a lot of wood. I have money now, though. That's the thing. So why don't we send the vehicle out to get some more? Stop chopping and start buying. We're going to buy 400 wood from the store. And I have a little bit of extra cash, so why don't we also go ahead and get some gear? Some extra secondhand gear. That costs too much, so I need to bring down the amount of wood by 10 in order to lift it there. Chop. Go get that. We can have even more stuff. Now that the weather's coming in, yeah, dangerous for land vehicles is now a thing. And I just sent the land vehicle, so now this is, more dangerous. Great. Now it's more dangerous. Risk, safe hold, go forth. The route is safe is what it says. Maybe it's dependent on when I sent it. It doesn't change as you go. Because it says 7% on there. But he'll buy it and bring it back. And then once we have that wood, I think it's easier for me to get to this one. This is certainly easier to get to. I think for the safest route, I can leave from here and go straight up to there from that point. So why don't we build it from here? I can go this way. It's too long of a path. What if I go from here? It's just really steep. If I go from here It's the wrong one. That's just too long too. So it's probably a more direct route, right? So we can head out to maybe here so that we can turn and go that way or this way. It's fine. So we can go maybe to here. This gets me woods and river from this point. And from there, we can then just, you can pivot. You can go this direction. That's pretty safe. Seems good. Let's go ahead and have this done now. And Ava can do it. Yeah, Ava can do this. And you're going to set this up from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Commence the task. So we can go to that lookout. We can also then go just one more path to this lookout if we wanted to, but let's not spend the resources on something that's not critical to the objective that's in front of us. I want to get to this over here too, and it's fairly dangerous. So doing it right now, maybe not the safest time. Dangerous for land vehicles. It still says for nighttime, but I think she's pretty safe. This is a level 1 area, so it's still pretty safe. Where we have to do this is here with my 162 wood. It's not likely that I can do much. Yeah, and getting to this point that's brutally difficult here, isn't it? Is this the old man's idea to go into this one? Which one was his idea? I think we might have to deal with having this be just a tad bit less safe, but more direct to help with the resources. We're going to go maybe here with it. I can do 162 here, but as soon as I do this, as soon as I click, all my heat's going to shut off. So let's not do that right now until I get more wood. I think maybe we hold off until we have at least maybe 1,000 wood in inventory. 1,000 might be a bit much, but I need extra. I need a lot more than I have. You never have enough. Eva, when you get back, go ahead and fix the tower, and then let's do a little bit of maintenance on the garage too, just to keep everything in good condition. In the meantime, it is getting late at night, and we're going to want to go ahead and cycle our front desk and doggo again. And then, Francis, why don't I have you head on into the kitchen? You're not very productive, but I can have you do something instead of sleeping there and doing nothing when your stamina's full. Yeah, I think Ava can come out and help with the durability on the building really quick, and then I'll have you switch to... There you go. Yeah, so you actually can just go directly there. It's like a timing issue then. So give me more wood. 284. Back out to the trail. And if I build this... Whoops, where'd it go? It's over here. Yeah, if I build this way... Again, we're trying to get to there. Still a dangerous trail. I mean, I don't think there's any way to get up here without some level of high danger, right? I mean, you got to get up there. You're not going to get a gentle trail that way, but I'm trying to limit it as much as possible. That seems pretty good. The question is whether or not from that point can we go there reasonably. So I'm going to go like here because this costs $360 and this is just wood. That's pretty good. So let's do that. And then this direction still, like it's going to cost money to go up this way. I think maybe we be good with that. Yeah, that'd be all right. So I'm working my way out that way. It's going to take a bit. It's going to take a lot of resources, but we're working my way out that way. And then that will get us to our... Well, no, it doesn't, right? That doesn't get us to our peak. We need to get 3 peaks connected. This is not a peak. This is a lookout point. Yeah. So I still need the peak. I still need that for here. I'm still thinking over here, but maybe it's at this point, because we're already out this way, maybe going here would be cheaper than doing this. I don't know. We're at 113 wood. We still have Ava in there. She's still hacking away at it. I think he's getting his sleep right now. We're at 4 a.m. I think let's head into the shelter really quick, actually. Yeah. Let's go to the shelter, and I want to get... wake up, Nicholas. Your productivity is... I need your productivity. I know you're not the nicest person to see in the morning, but I need you on this. And we should be able to get it right in time. Right before 6 a.m. That's actually just in time. The money starts coming in immediately. It's perfect. Get the doggo. I got to figure out what time the doggo, right? What time do they come back? Might be 6 p.m. Right? Maybe they come back in for dinner like around 7 p.m. Breakfast is 5:30. So it's possible that the dog should be during the evening and the desk should be during the morning. Either way, we're getting more money and that's what matters. All right. Before we go to the trail map, I have Francis, who is nearly ready to go. He's not very good at it. I think I'm actually going to send him into town. I was gonna have him chop wood, but he's not very good at it. I need more wood. 300 is appropriate. Do we want more gear? Probably. Yeah, let's do 300 plus the gear. I think we have enough food for now.
Job's a job.
We can get even more. Okay, shower queue revolt. A sinister murmur echoes louder and louder through the shelter's corridors. The commotion is coming from behind the bathroom doors, where a sizable crowd of disgruntled tourists has gathered. The cause? A long line for the showers. Some have been waiting over an hour for their turn. Tension is rising fast. The situation could erupt into a full-blown shower revolt at any moment. Well, you could set time limits, or you could offer complimentary meals and drinks to those waiting to ease frustration. That's not a bad thing to do for 12 hours. That's not bad. All right, free snacks for everyone. That's what we're going to do. Yikes. Costing me a bit of food, but I think it'll be worth it. It's a question mark, by the way. I'm not super confident in that. Everyone's going out this way for the trails? Interesting. So the tip jar bonus wore off right as people were basically leaving. So that was really helpful for getting this delivery coming in. And then, Francis, of course, will be coming in with the delivery. There it is. Now, as long as I can build this trail, hang on. Let's get Nicholas in there. And kitchen, let's let Ava's sleeping. I can't get Francis in there just yet. There we go. So let's get that happening. While we're out, let's go back to the trail map. So with 453 wood, is there any way I can get here with minimal money spend possible, right? Is what I'm looking at. I'm not sure about this difficulty on that, but right there, right? Is a minimal amount of money possible. But the thing is, I'm still going to need to get... I'm trying to keep this not steep, right? I'm trying to keep this really tame. And I think my luck on that is running out because the closer I get, the altitude difference is going to lead to a very extreme climb, right? So I've got to be careful on that. Let's go 30 here. And then it looks like I can get here as a 30. Ooh, whoa, really? How? I'll take it, but how? Now we have a 4 here. So yeah, that's a 60 now from there. That's really steep. Maybe we'll have 2 paths. I mean, obviously I can protect it a little bit and downgrade it, but it's still going to be a 4. Like it's going to be a 3. If anyone wants to get here, it's going to be a 3 minimum. It's going to be difficult. And we're going to need chains on this. To downgrade that to a 3. I don't think you can do it again. No, once you do it once, that's it. So there's that. And then we could put handrails on this just to help that part. But I mean, we're going to have some people. This little short segment here is, I mean, I kept it a 1 all the way to there though. So I think I did pretty good. I mean, otherwise, if I had gone a different route, it would have been a 3 anyway in those places. So I think that worked out okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get our path in. Everybody's back. The vehicle's back. We'll put Francis on this one too. I'm going to swap him anyway. Put Eva in the kitchen. And we're going to set up a route to get here, right? So the route to get here is going to be going from there to there to there to there. There and then there. Now that's the hard part, but there's chains on that. So I'm hoping that means it's going to be safer. We'll go ahead and confirm that. It's most difficult segment on this is a 3. You should be able to handle that with a 4 traversal. The vehicle has a 7. So let's go ahead and commence the task.
Consider it done.
And that will get him out there. I don't think it'll be an issue for the vehicle to do it, but we'll see. Let's head back in here. We only have 35 wood. So that's very concerning. A very concerningly low amount of wood here. He's still chopping away, but I think instead of the food... I think instead of the... Here's what I'll do. I'll put Eva out here.
I'm on the way.
I'll send her out here, and then before Nicholas goes to bed, we're going to have him swap to the kitchen.
Of course.
There you go.
When you ride this.
Reporting in. The views look decent. From over there, they should look more than decent, dude. We have a deal with the editor. There will be a column. Give me another call if you need something. Good luck. All right, let's get a photographer and equipment so that our model doesn't look like an amateur. Who's our model? You will be. Hey, I don't look like an amateur. I don't know why he would want to be the model for this. That doesn't sound like something Francis would want, right? He's kind of at a distance from people I assume owes money to. I don't know why you would want to be the face of this place. Like, that's just advertising exactly where you are, right? I mean, if the game has that happening, then that's clearly part of the story, right? I feel like that's going to be something that's going to happen in the future, but maybe not. Tech tree wise, still can't do this. My reputation needs to be up before I can get this and then expand out. And I'm looking for, I think probably the woodshed upgrade is like the #1 priority for me. Just increasing the speed on that. And then the chain cost being lowered is a good thing. I think there's a light snowcat. That's interesting. So smaller, like it's smaller. Yeah, the traversal isn't as good, but it's way faster. Okay. And then, of course, we can train these guys, too, to make them a little bit better at what they're doing. And then the other thing is, I guess, what else? Seating, more communal spaces, new rooms outside. I mean, my biggest priority is the woodshed upgrade. It's the thing I want the fastest. And stamina upgrade, too, would be good. Okay. So goals without trails. We now have some alpinists that do not have a trail. Let's check it out. All right. So these guys, right? Oh, man. There's a lot of people who are here now that don't have a trail. So Montalegre, these guys are professionals, and they want to go to that peak, the one that I was looking to connect earlier. And then these guys want to go to the panorama, and there's no route for them to do that. Now, I can make that by going back out. I've already made that. That's already been established. So now I just need to get an actual trail route for them to go. So this is a 60 L3 is what this is. It ends up being that because that's the most dangerous segment. So we're going to create a trail that brings people out that way. And then you end up getting right here. And this is going to be, I'm going to call it panorama. I don't know if that's appropriate. I'm going to go with G panorama. Panorama. And this is going to be 60 L3. And again, that's the baseline. The weather might make that worse, but that's the baseline. And goodness, the landing pad is damaged. I know I don't have this vehicle available. Where's the vehicle? Oh, you just haven't returned with it yet. Really? You have to be very close to returning with it. Did this not get right here? Set up trail. Vehicle? There it is. You had to be like on the cusp of having it done. I'm going to let Ava go ahead and do that one.
Just for that.
Okay, so that's going to take care of those guys that wanted to go there. Yeah, but now we have Rookval, the peak for Rookval. Where is Rookval? I don't see that one. Oh, right here. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too dangerous. I mean, I guess I could go from here, right? I got lots of money. I really need a delivery. This might be the time I order the helicopter because I need the vehicle for this. So this might be the instance where I say, okay, time to pay the fee. Francis, get out and fix this. I'm going to probably need to use it. Then you're going to take a break because we need you to do that. So and it takes a while to fix it because the durability got all the way down. But the idea is I don't have to spend the labor time constantly to keep it up. It'll just be down. And then if I think I need to use it, we can fix it and use it. It's fine. Well, we have a lot of money right there. That's great. 135 wood is not great, though. So that needs to be the next thing that delivery does. This vehicle does. But now that the path is done, she'll come back with it. And then I think I'm going to send her immediately to the market to get 450 wood. I'm just going to buy it. It's got to happen. So 450 wood. Okay. Well, let's let Francis do it then. She's more productive anyway. So 450. God, I don't have hardly any food either. We should probably get some of that too. Let's grab 50 raw food. Also don't have a lot of beds. My goodness, this is going quickly, isn't it? All right, 350. This is over. Fine, 300. Let's get that going. And then we also need the delivery from the helicopter too. Yeah, so we'll need that too. So transport, give me the maximum 200. It's the most I can get from that. So let's go. We want to get to Ruckval because there's multiple groups here. Oh, I want to put these up for rent. Did I not do that yet? Put up for rent, put up for rent, put up for rent. Oh, I already did it to one, but I need to put it to all of them. I want them all to be rentable. And then, so yeah, Ruckval is the next one I really need to do. Although these guys are leaving in a day, and that's another peak that could satisfy this requirement. That peak is really close to me, but it's very high. It's this one. Just can't see it unless I zoom out, but it's this one. The 135 wood, I'd better not. Not until I've got the delivery. The helicopter's coming, though. There it is. Can I get another helicopter? No, I have to wait for the helicopter to leave first. Okay. It's all right. She's coming. He's coming back from the market soon anyway. Let's get this path built. So over here, we already know this is going to be somewhat treacherous. I'd like to keep it safe-ish, but we already know this is going to be somewhat of a treacherous thing. So it's going to go this way at tier 2. About there-ish. And then from here, it's a 1, which is crazy, but I'll take it. It just means that it's going to be very steep for the other two. Yeah, look at the difference here. That's a weird difference, isn't it? We go like this. So this takes them. It's a 2. I just don't have the wood for it. And then this is the one I need to go to, though. If I zoom out, I can see it. And that's going to be a 60. Yeah, it's just the way it is. But you know what? That trail is fine-ish until you get to here. I almost kind of wish I could move this point, but I can't move it. It's like once you place it, that's it. You spent it. And my wood is very low. Holy moly. Ava and Nicholas, I don't care if you're tired, buddy. I need you out there. I need you out there. Delivery. I wasn't going to use the helicopter, but now that it's fixed, I might as well use it until it goes durability bad again. Just waiting for it to become available. Takes a while, doesn't it? There it goes. Give me 200 more wood. Yep, go. I can't have the heat coming off, or yeah, I can't have the heat shutting off. I need it to stay on. And then we don't have any rations, so I will need somebody in the kitchen now too. Yeah, that's a problem now too, because dinner time is happening and no one can eat. Damn. All right, well, the helicopter's going to take care of it. We don't have enough rations. Yeah. We're going to prepare some more now and hope that that's enough to keep people satisfied for a little bit. Helicopter just arrived. Can probably go back out to the trail map and see about completing this if it's possible. So, is this possible? It's a 60. I was really hoping to avoid a level 4. We can knock it down to a 3 by using the chains. But it's still, again, it's still somewhat dangerous to go that way. I think this one will be okay. If you're on this path, like if you're going to one of these peaks, you can handle this part, right? It's this part that we really need to protect. And then on that note, we can probably just do this now too. It's not that much more expensive, and we can just have it established and ready to go. So this is a 30. It needs handrails. There we go. Oh, wow. That knocked it down 2 levels. That's interesting. Okay, cool. Well, we have both of them set up now, so now we just need to create the trail. So this one would go from here to there, there, and there. And this is going to be the Montalegre 60L3. So I can't do the thing on my keyboard, the special E. I don't know how to do those things. We don't use those in English, so I don't know how to do it. Montalegre, this is the 60L3. We did the best we could on that. And we'll have Francis get out and make that right away. That way, this group, where are they at? This group can leave tomorrow because they're 1 day away. And then these guys have their spot now. Yes, so now we're working on these two. And Silver Peak Slope, which is here on the way to Rookval. So they'll be able to use the same path. If we just make this go through here, it'll be fine. So that's how we'll do that. If we can get away with it being 1 safety, then we won't need to use our money, so we can do it now. We can get all the way over to here. That seems good. Yeah, because we might be able to... I wonder if I should use the Astral Door one. It's already heading that direction. Probably better for that one. Nah, this is fine. Now, do I use this one for 180 wood to get to this point, or do I use this one to get 180 wood to this point? This is probably better, right? I think so. And we can get it to here, and then do 2 separate, or just go straight to the Silver Peak Slope. You know what? Let's do it this way. We'll go here, and then this goes to 60 to that point and a 15 to that point. Whoa. This is a 45. Well, the people trying to go to Rookval are professionals, correct? They are both professionals. We have 5s and 4s, and then 5s and 4s. So... yeah. Okay. So this path segment, if I go to here, I can make... see, this is a 4. But if I go here first, then that's a 3 between these two. And I think that's better. So we'll take that. And then this is a 3. It's still a 45 degree. And then we'll put the chains between these 2 segments. If I could afford to. But I can't afford to right now. So we won't. And then we'll just wait a little bit until I can afford... more, which I need more wood. That is always the case, by the way. Always needing more wood. Isn't? Aren't you on the map? I thought you were on the map coming back from the market. I think I'm misremembering that. Faulty delivery. From the open supply crate wafts a nasty sour stench of half-rotten fruit. It's the same event we had before. I really don't want to afford giving up food at this point. So... I'm going to take the worker hit for 12 hours. I'm just going to do that. And it's not great, but I'm going to make it happen. And I think you are in the kitchen, correct? Yes. All right. We're making those rations. We need to have that. And then Nicholas is on the expedition. He's already making the trail, right? Which trail is he making right now? He's making this one. Yeah. Okay. We need that one. He's going to get up there and... who knows how long that'll take. It's going to take a lot. But Montalegre is the next one, right? Yeah, that's the day. We have an extra day for these ones. And you'll notice also that the group that wants to go to this slope, that's this. They're all 1s. Every single one of them. So getting to that slope, they need to traverse this. That's a bit of a problem. That's going to cause some danger for them. So, do I have... I mean, I don't have any wood, so I can't give it handrails right now. But if I could, that would downgrade it. So, I got to get the wood first. And I think I need to wake Nicholas up. He's not going to like that. Ava can do it. She's super tired. No, we're just going to use... I have the... I don't have the money. I got to have the wood or the heat shuts off. I just don't have the money for it. Yeah, I can't afford 100 wood. I'm paying way more than I should for this wood. So Francis is gone. We have 22 rations, which is not enough for people, I don't think. Breakfast needs 1 per person. We have 27 people, so we need 27 rations. So if she's making them right now, we should get enough for breakfast. There's 24. Oh, good. I took the worker hit. That's what I said I wanted. Nicholas needs to wake up.
Thankfully, I don't need a cane.
I can't put him there. Yeah, he's too tired to work there.
Yeah.
I wonder what the hit will be. Wind level is strong. It's nighttime. I mean, the temperature is not insanely low, but everybody's exhausted except for Francis because he's out on the trail. But he's almost done. And then when he comes back, he's on wood duty immediately. Yep, here he comes. He's coming back. It's great. And I think I could put you on wood duty immediately, or if I had money, I would just have you instead, you know, instead I would have you go buy it, but we can't do that. Nicholas is... Do you have to return all the way to the shelter? No, Francis, sorry. You do have to go all the way back to the shelter before I can assign you to something. There we go.
Consider it done.
So get back out there. I know you have basically no work speed, but it's better than nothing. And then I need Francis... No, I need Nicholas to wake up. Put him in the kitchen.
Too old for this.
Well, I need you to make breakfast. Okay, this will keep the heat on. We're going to be fine there. So we're going to be able to keep the heat on, no problem at that point. We just need a little bit of wood. It doesn't take that much wood to keep the heat on, but you need a little bit. And the fact that we're at 7 was really concerning. We have enough for breakfast now. So I'm going to say take you off of this task for now. And I think we're going to just let you... Yeah, let everybody get good here for a second. Eva can come out and help with that wood.
In no time.
And then I think I'll come down. There's a little bit of micromanagement here, but with only 3 team members, that's what happens. I need to get to like Leopoldo and stuff. And I feel like the chapter needs to be completed before that I can do that. I think that's my milestone that's not letting me do it. We're going to put Nicholas here.
Of course, you and your ideas.
So that we can get the money bonus, which is be super, super helpful. There we go. And that bonus will last through them paying me. And then I'm also going to have you pet the dog.
Of course, you and your ideas.
All right. We have this bonus for what? 2 more hours? They should start paying me in a little while here. Actually, let's put you back on. I'm going to have you go back on this. I want to extend this just a little bit longer. I know you're tired, but
On my way.
go back and do that again. No? Not going to do it? Not going to do it. He's like, no. No, thanks. Anyway, we are getting paid during this bonus, and he's on this counter. It should be extending that bonus. 38 minutes left in it. Yeah, basically extending that bonus. So it's all right. All right, everybody's freaking tired now. Like, everybody needs to rest. Go rest. We have enough wood to just, like, survive. Okay? And everybody's work time is... You basically have no work speed. So, yeah. Because I took that. I did the thing. But this should be done now, Montpelier. So, Montpelier? That's not what it is. Montalegre. So, if I... do I want a delivery? I do want a delivery, but... hard mode, man. It's stuff is expensive. Resources are scarce. Pretty dang scarce. But we're here. I got the path set up. I've already invested in it. So all I need is to create this trail now, right? So if I was to create a trail and goes from here to here to here to here, Silver Peak Slope, it looks to me like it's technically going to be a 1. It's going to be a 15L1 because I am going to put the stuff on that. So it's going to be a 15L1 for this. This is going to be Shiver Peak Slope. This is a 15L1. And you know what? You got most energy and basically no productivity at all. Ugh, it's brutal. There's like nobody to do this. I just need them to, you know, get out there and do it. You know what? Ava's going to bite the bullet here. I'm going to have you do it right now. Too many questions. Guests kept approaching your crew with questions about routes, weather, supplies, and everything in between. What started as a few requests quickly turned into a constant stream, slowing down work across the shelter. So I can't have this. This right here is too damaging to me right now. Like, Francis already has a 1 at the moment, right, for like another couple hours. But then, like, when his stamina gets down here, it drops to 0. He can't do anything. So, like, right now, he's only useful half of his time. And so I can't really have that. There is actually a lot of discontent amongst our Alpiners. They're in the 14-13 range right now. It'd be nice to get them all back over here and be very, very happy. So, at the plus side, like, that would do this. But I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and prepare the leaflets. Ava has a 2 work speed right now. Francis is down to 1 because he's at least half there. You have a 1, no movement speed at all. So we're just desperate here, okay? We're all very desperate. Where are you going? The panorama. Yeah. Okay, good. Hopefully you guys end up happy, you know? I'm not sure how to tell whether you're happy with your service or not, but you know, they're all going out to Monteligre out here, so that's good. And then we're getting this one set up for Shiver Peak. Shiver Peak, that's what it is. So the only group that doesn't have a route right now, Sturmspitz. Hang on. Didn't I just do that? Yeah, I did this over here. So I just need to also create another one there. Another trail. So that's what we're doing in the next video. We're going to finish this off. Ruckval is the top priority so that these guys can leave in a day. Both of these groups, there's 7 of them. I need them to leave and be happy when they get back, right? So that needs to happen now. That'll be the next thing that Francis does as soon as he recovers. And then we'll then just get a route to Stormspitz, which we already invested the money into. Like, the trail is done. We just need it to be completed, right? We need to actually mark it in. So that's the next video. But hey, it's getting kind of wild. There's a lot to do here. It was very relaxing. And now it's getting a little bit more stressful. Chapter 1 should be getting completed as soon as I've got the premium looking gear at the tech tree, and I need to buy at least 1. So that's just a money thing. And then the competition is to raise our storage space to level 2. And the storage space to level 2 is just a matter of buying things as well, I guess. So need to look at that. Somebody needs to fix this too. We'll see you guys next time. It's been fun. Bye-bye.